to our pain-free movement session. My name is Kim Bond. You can find me at truenorthwestacademy.ca anytime. Also here on YouTube at True Northwest Academy. Here we are. I asked you to bring today a chair, a towel, and a stick for our movement. We are going to work on the shoulder girdle. The shoulder girdle are the butterfly bones that connect to the shoulder, and they create a kinetic link, and you need the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, the butterfly bones, you need that all to be working together. And today we're going to focus on trying to get those butterfly bones to go flat onto the back. So we're going to do that through a little bit of mobility. We're going to go from chair to stand to floor and then to finish. So I'm just going to put my towel off to the side and I'm going to use my stick. If you don't have a stick, what you're going to do is you're going to take your towel like this and you're going to use the towel with a little bit of tension to create a stick type tool to use. I'm just going to come off my chair a little bit. Abs are going to be tight, shoulders are going to be back and down. We're going to start with simple circle. Core tight to the rib cage and just relaxing. If I said effort, rate of perceived exertion means how hard we're working on a scale of 1 to 10. I want to be about a 2, 3 right now. We'll go up to about a 4, 5, but not that much. You want to feel a little bit of tension, but not too much. So let's pay attention. Let's bring it to the rib cage. Let's bring it even. Look at your hands. Are you even? Is it coming even? Is it coming crooked? Good. Let's do 2 more forward, and then we're going to turn that, and we're going to go the other way. Now let's go the other way. Let's do 8 of them. 8, 7, squeeze 6, shoulder blades. 5, squeeze those shoulder blades, make that circle. Last 4, keep the chin tucked. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Nice. Now we're just going to let that go and relax. Here's how we're going to relax. We're going to put our hands onto the stick. We're going to drop our elbows down and let our shoulder blades round and drop down. So I'm actually pulling down on the stick and letting my shoulder blades drop down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now we're going to come up and I'm going to do a single arm motion. I am looking to bring the arm forward, open it up, bring it back, and come here. And what I want to focus on is the shoulder blade. So we're just going to bring it here, open it, shoulder blade flat against the spine, in and down. Out, expose the palm, circle it back in. Good, let's do 4 more. 4, keep the chin tucked, core tight. We're halfway off our chair. Last 3, not too high, just at that rib cage level. Last 2, not too hard. 1 more, right? Keeping that body straight. Nice, I'm going to go to the other side. Nice and tall, shoulders back, up, lead back through the elbow. We got 6 of them. Don't go back too far. We don't want to arch or anything. We just want the shoulder blade to go back against the spine. That's it. 4 more, last 4. Good, keep that thumb up towards the ceiling. Last 3. Core tight. Last 2. One more time, one more time. Out we go. Yep. Perfect. Back we go. A little bit of relax. Let's put the hand on here. Put the stick down. Shoulder blades down. Hang on it like you're pulling the stick down. You'll feel the butterfly bones go right down to the rib cage for 4. 3. Pull the stick down. Last 2. Last 1. Perfect. We're going to go up and over the head. So this one. We go up. Come behind. Start to feel it. The less range of motion, the easier it's going to be. So I'm just pulling it back and here. More open you get, the more movement you do, the bigger your range of motion. Never go to pain. This is called the clavicle. We want to go to the back of the shoulder blades. Keep the chin tucked to the clavicle. Now if you're a poke neck, this ain't going to happen, right? You're going to have a hard time here. So your goal, if your neck is forward and your shoulders are rounded, is just to get here and force those shoulder blades to squeeze together. That's your very first goal. Other than that, you're coming back here. So let's do 4 together. Last 4, squeeze. Last 3, core tight, chin tucked. Last 2. Last 1. Gotta finish it. Perfect. Nice, we gotta relax that hand on top of that stick, stick down to the ground, elbows drop, pull those shoulder blades down, just let it hang for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna come up and we're gonna take that and we're gonna circle it backwards with the stick. So now we come back, squeeze, squeeze, up and back, up and back. Yeah, these circles are great. That's why we keep repeating them over and over again. Let's do 4 more. Not up here. We're not doing any of this. We shouldn't be looking like this to move our stick, right? It's 4. Chin up, core tight. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Perfect. Release that down. We're going to go to a sitting position. Standing. We don't need our chair anymore. I'm going to move my chair completely off to the side. Unless you need it for balance, you don't need to keep it. So from here, I'm going to take my feet hip width apart. Nice and soft on the knees. Core is tight, shoulders back. And we're going to start doing diagonals. So now the diagonals are going to be on that angle where they come right across the rib cage. And we're going to keep it on this angle. Let's do 6 of them. 6, squeeze the shoulder blades. 5, not too high. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, relax that out. Gotta go to the other side. Trying that pretty much the same angle if you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to relax it a bit more. Now we're going to use that back a bit more. We're a little higher on the stick. Hands are there. Drop the elbows. Feel the shoulder blades move a bit there. Elbows down. Relax the shoulder blades for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We're going to stand with a little bit of the hip hinge now. And we're going to reach it and squeeze it right in. Shoulder blades will come back. Reach and squeeze. Reach and squeeze. You feel it? Reach and squeeze. Squeeze, yeah. 4. We did 8. 3. Last 2. Last one, we gotta go the other way. I'm gonna pull my stick in a little bit more. So I can, the closer my stick is, the more I'm gonna squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep the knees soft, keep that chin tucked back. You got 5 more. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. 2 more. 1 more. And now we're going to do an exercise that I call threading. So it's like a bow and arrow. And you could, I'm going to show this one with the towel for those that have a towel and don't have the stick. I'm just going to put my stick off to the side. Don't fall, stick. I'm going to use my towel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread. So all I'm going to do is take the stick or the towel, keep it really close to my body, and I'm going to reach it across and reach it across and keep going back and forth close to my chest. Close to my chest. Squeeze it back and forth. Back and forth. 4. Last 3. Do you feel that? Last 2. Last 1. Nice. Release that up. Release that out with the towel. We're going to drop that towel down. I'm going to go back to my stick. The stick is really good for the shoulder girdle, so I'd like to focus on that stick. Now what I want to do is I want to open the shoulder a little bit and turn it. So my goal, not to hit your wall, is for you to take your elbow and turn your elbow so your palm goes up and your thumb is holding onto the stick. And you turn. And what that does, it pulls the scapula down. Butterfly bone. So when we do it, we turn a little bit. So it's like that little turn the doorknob. Let's do 6 of them. 6, turn the stick up, straight up and down. 5, good, tuck it under. Notice it's right in between that rib cage. 3, 2 more. Not too high, see how low my hand is? 1 more. Beautiful, other side. We're not up here trying to do this and get all this. We're trying to relax that down. Shoulder blades back and down. Turn the stick out, palm up, core tight. Turn the stick out, palm up, core tight. Last 4, 3, right under the armpit. Think of the armpit. Last 2. Last 1, think of the armpit. Nice, and then just shake that out, shake that out. Perfect, so now we're gonna go down to the floor and we're gonna use the floor to flatten our butterfly bones. You have no choice when gravity's pulling them down. If you need a towel or something to prop your head, now is the time to grab that. And with your towel, I'll show you how you can do that nice and easily. We're going to go down to the floor. We're going to face up. And I'll get us into the first position we're going to start with is anatomical position. So I'm just going to take my towel and I'm folding my towel up to make a little bit of a prop for it while I use my stick. So I will show you how we're going to go about doing this. I want you in anatomical position, which means that your feet are straight out, your heels are towards the floor, cute little crocs, toes towards the ceiling, your head is on the floor, your arms are at a 45-degree angle from the body, and your palms are facing the ceiling. That is anatomical position. And in that position, you'll feel your butterfly bones, which are your scapula, on your back, on your rib cage, try and go flat. Now, if you feel your head is going backwards and you're looking all the way back, you're like, oh, that's so tense. We're going to take that, and on the ball of the head, we're going to put that little towel and neutralize your chin for you a little bit, and that should take the pressure off of the neck. Now we're going to utilize our stick. So from our stick, keeping our hands nice and even, I'm just going to go a little bit of an angle here to get stick space. We want the elbows in between the rib cage and the hips, and that's the meaty part. We're going to go wide onto our stick. We're going to put our ring fingers to the ceiling. We're going to bend our knees, feet are flat onto the floor, chin is tucked, a little bit of arch in the lower back. Straight up, straight down. Both those elbows are going to hit evenly, and you're going to feel where your body is even and get the tension even on both sides. And you're just going to keep dropping those elbows, keeping the belly button tight. Don't let the whole body move. Don't move the back to do that. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and flatten them onto the ground. Last 4, last 3, last 2, one more. Perfect. From here, we are going to take the stick and we are going to try and get it behind our head. This can be a little bit challenging for some people. I'm going to change my angle so you can see, and you're going to lose my feet position. So my actual feet will be lengthened. If I have back problems, I'm going to keep my feet bent. So I'll show you my position that I'm going to go into. Here, here, and here. Making sure my little towel is nice on the back of my, I call it the occipital, like everybody else does. We're going to take that stick. We're going to bring it behind, and we're going to bring it forward. Behind. You feel that? And forward. Just going to hinge it forward and back. As long as my stick is together, it doesn't matter if it's even across or as long as it's even across here. And pulling it back and dropping it down. You should be able to feel that. And up. Now for those that have got really good shoulders, I want to see more of a lengthening behind you. I want to see the shoulders lengthen, a bigger gap over your head. Come down to the rib cage, and we're going to keep that motion going. Stretching it as we go along. Now if you've got really good motion, you're going to lengthen those legs out. That lengthens your kinetic chain. You're going to pull that back a little bit more. And you're going to start to lengthen it over your head. You can pull on that stick a little bit. And that allows you a little bit more power of pull to keep it even. Shoulder blades back and down. Good. Let that tension go. Last 4. Swing should be getting nice and easy. 3. How are we doing? Is it coming back? 2 more. And last 1. Put it back there and hold it if you can. Drop it back there. If you've got really rounded shoulders, this is not happening. The elbows are probably up here. If you have really rounded shoulders, let's try and get it here. Right? If not, you're getting it here. Elbows need to touch. Need to open it up. Right? We don't want the wrist being a huge gap like this. You can see my wrist, not what we're looking for. Flatten them out. 4. 3, I know you can feel this. Last 2, last 1. We are going to leave the stick there. Are you good? Hands come down. Anatomical position is holding us. Let's make sure we feel both our ankles, both our calves evenly, which you won't, both of your hip bones, shoulder blades. Now let's focus here. Butterfly bones, shoulders, are they even? Backs of the shoulder blades move. Yeah, move it around. Elbows, wrists, and just stay here. Palms up, palms up. This is called anatomical. One more time, right? Straightens out the body. We're all looking good, I'm sure. It's feeling good coming back. If this is too much on your back, you need to bend those knees. Keep the belly button tucked in a little bit and keep this anatomical, allowing the gravity to assist the shoulder blades to go flat into the ground. Give it another 20 seconds here. You'll start to feel the points get heavier onto the ground as they open up in the front and start to close in the back there, which is what we're looking for. Right, if you're here and you're good to go with the legs lengthened, stay here. 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to come up to a sitting position, taking that out. Core is tight. You can roll over to your side. Come on up, have a seat. Just sit up nice and tall. Your stick is right there. You can cross your legs if you like. You don't have to have your shoes on. You can have your shoes on or your shoes off. That's absolutely irrelevant. We have our towel and we have our little stick, and we're just going to finish that off. If you have a wall to be up against, that is going to be fantastic. So this is the last one I want to show you. So if you're up against the wall and you're here and your feet are crossed and you feel yourself tipping from one side to the other, I'm going to ask, which is why I put my shoes there, that you put your legs even, head is back, and you just pull the stick back to the wall. Not up here, not up right here. And you can work through this. You can come low, you can come middle, you can come higher down, you can come higher down, you can work through a full circle. So the wall is good to make sure that you know that you're even through your butterfly bones. What do you think? Let's do 4 more. Last 4. And 3. 2. One more. And we are done. Stick down. Cross the legs if you like. There we have it. Scapula, pain-free movement. Using that stick. Again, you can use that towel as well, taking it up there. Chair, to stand, to floor. If you like what you're seeing, truenorthwestacademy.ca. We're up here on YouTube. If you're looking at nutrition and all of the guidance on that, it is kimbond.epicure.com, and you can find us in the Pantry Club on Facebook. You can also follow me on IG, Kimbond TNWA. You got True Northwest Academy, and again, Epicure with Kimbond. We are here. Let's help with the wellness, and let's get her going for the year. Enjoy your day.